Guys, I've been trying to do this intro for the past 10 minutes and I just can't get it right. I don't know what is wrong, you know? So this is going to be my intro because I cannot get it right. So welcome back to my channel, which is V-La-Nessa. And as you know, I talk about J1s, day in my life, vlogs and all those stuff. But recently I've been focusing on J1s because we're now in the season. And I really want to keep the J1s up to date. Now today is another video for the J1. And this video was requested a while back. And when I was doing my research and writing down all the stuff that I want to talk about, I realized that this should be one of the first video that I should have done, but I didn't, right? Because some of the stuff you needed to do it in the beginning, the preparation stage. But nevertheless, you know your girl always have a way. So I'm going to go through that and how you can correct it. Now, if this is like your second time coming back to my channel as it relates to J1 and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Just hit the subscription button. The fact that you're here a second time, that means I'm adding value to your life, right? And if you like this video, like it. Like it so that others may see it and be informed. And if you're subscribed, why not just hit the notification bell so whenever I release a video, you can be the first to know. Now, for those who are already a part of the family and I educated you thus far and you have took my advice and you got positive outcome, please just hit me up in the comments down below so that I can know that, hey, I am impacting you and I'm doing something good. A lot of persons have been messaging me on Instagram and telling me thanks and just bring a nice feeling to my soul. So just hit me up in the comments down below. Please let me know how far you are in the process. Let me know if you've been to the embassy before, whether you're going to buy your ticket. I want to know because remember, I am not going on the program, but I want to still inform you as it relates to your next step. This video is advice to first timers on the work and travel program, and I'm going to give you a bonus tip at the end, so stick around at the end. So my first advice to you is to create a WhatsApp group with person going to the same location. Now, I should have probably told you this before the orientation and the interview, but didn't, and I'm going to tell you how to correct that in a bit. When you go to the orientation or the interview, you're going to meet up with person going to the same place, same location. Let's say for instance, you are going to South Dakota and the company name Bambush, right? Now, you realize that, hey, that girl over there is going to Bambush, him over there go Bambush. What you do, come together, take numbers and details and so forth, create a WhatsApp group so that you guys can continue to communicate and guide each other along the way, because at the end of the day, you need to book your flight and you probably need a travel buddy. You're going to do your housing and you probably want someone from your country to stay in the same room as you because you have to share room for most places. The least amount of person to a room is probably 2, right? And personal experiences, I would rather share a room with an ex-Jamaican rather than share it with someone from another country, because we don't know how they are taught in their country. In Jamaica, even though some people are nasty, in Jamaica we are taught that, hey, you clean up behind yourself and all those stuff. Other country, they get maids do everything for them, so they expect that you were supposed to do this or somebody need to come do this, and you know all that, right? So what you're going to do, create a WhatsApp group and communicate from there. Now, you went to orientation, you went on the interview, and you're wondering, how am I going to get in contact with these people? Now, your agency would have sent out an email to everyone that is going on the work and travel program. Now, you can go in that email and forward a message to everyone stating that you're going to South Dakota and you would like to get in contact with those persons who's going to the same place and requesting them to give you their number so that you can create a WhatsApp group. Now that you have contacts of all of the persons that is going to the same location, my second advice to you is to plan together. Some of these employers do not provide you with housing and you may have to go there and find your housing. Coming together as a group, finding a house can be much easier than you doing it on your own. Another reason is that you can have a travel buddy. Travel for the first time can be very scary, and the fact that you have someone there to journey along the way, you can be more calm and relaxed and enjoy your journey. Now, we have flights that have 4 hours layover, 8 hours layover, and can you imagine you alone in the airport for 8 hours alone in somewhere that you don't know? Now, this is why I recommend that you plan together so that you can have a smooth process. So my third advice to you is to pack light. Pack light. I had to learn the hard way. So the first time going on the work and travel program, my mom just sent barrel, and I was like, hey, I'm going to US for the first time and I want to look nice and dope, so I'm gonna take 2 suitcases, and I packed it all with my nice new clothes with tag and everything on them. And when I went to the state, the first week wasn't so bad enough because we weren't really in a job and we were actually out looking for a second job, and we're just enjoying the view and all that. We're there for no yay, so I get to wear 1 or 2 clothes. Now when we start work, right, I realized that most of the clothes was not touched because I went to work, then I went to work, and then I went to bed. That's all my days were: work, work, bed, work, work, bed, work, work, bed. I had no time to put on no clothes. The most I ever put on was my night clothes, and on Wednesday if I'm going to the mall or something like that. And when I was coming back, I brought back those same clothes with tag on it, and I had to buy 2 more suitcases because I bought up some stuff. If I had known before all of this, I wouldn't pack all of my nice clothes. I would have saved the space for buying new stuff and come back down, and that would eliminate me from spending more money on buying extra suitcases. So guys, pack light. You're not gonna wear your clothes. My recommendation for you is to pack 2 pants, 5 shirts, night clothes, and sometimes you don't even have to pack towel, but pack a towel if you want. You don't have to pack no sheet. Pack a sheet if you want. As you reach, you can just go to Walmart and buy those stuff cheap. So pack your shoes, your working shoes, pack your working clothes, because they may tell us to pack to bring pants, black pants. So pack 2 black pants and then pack 5 shirts. You don't need nothing else. And what I would recommend, if you have your carry-on, your big suitcase, another suitcase, you put the carry-on in the smaller suitcase and then the smaller suitcase into the big suitcase and just walk with one all the way up. That's what I did the second year. And then when you're coming back, you don't have to buy no suitcase. You have space, can pack all of your nice new goodies. So guys, pack light. Now that you've done all of that, you pack your suitcase, you're ready to take your flight. Before you take your flight, my 4th tip to you is that you ensure that you call someone that will be picking you up on the other side so that you can reach to your destination safe and sound. Now, we wouldn't want to know that you are in the United States and you're stranded. You don't know where to go. You don't remember, you don't have a credit can call anyone now because you don't have no SIM card, and all you'll be relying on is Wi-Fi. And thank goodness Wi-Fi is everywhere in the United States, but try to contact them before. Tell them that, hey, I am reaching the airport at 5:55 and can you pick me up around 6 o'clock? Amen. That is so simple. Now the 5th tip to you is that try to get one of these SIM cards. Now this SIM card is from T-Mobile and it's a J1 SIM card. Now how you can get this SIM card is to go on j1simcards.com and you can request it. They're going to ask you a few things like your address and name and so forth, and what you can do, you can ship it before you even reach. Now when you get this SIM card, you have to go on a website to activate the SIM card and you would have to put on some credit on it. Now I got this SIM card and I requested a lot for my group and they ship it to within like probably 1 to 2 weeks, so you can even do it before you get in the state. I didn't activate mine because I realized that Wi-Fi was all over and my friend already had a SIM card, so if I needed to do any emergency call, I would just use her phone. And I don't really have nobody in the US to call anyway, other than those who I'm working with, and those who I'm working with have Wi-Fi, and those who are outside of the state have WhatsApp and so forth. So I didn't really need this, but just in case you need this, go and apply for one of this. My 6th point is that I'm sending you out there to dominate the market, okay? Now, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to have all these J1s coming down like shark trying to get second job. Now, before they come, you need to go out and seek a second job. So as you land, you go out and seek a second job. Now, I know you may think that you need your social security, you need your bank account, you need all of those stuff. No, you don't need them right now. What you can tell them is that you are in the process of getting them. They know this, right? And they will take you on the job and tell you at a later date, you give me all of those information. If you lay back now as long and say, hey, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that, then you're going to have other person taking the position that you may want. And when you check it out, a lot of J1s out there, and it's so hard for you now to get a second job. So as you reach, go out there and try to seek a second job, and go everywhere. Most of them, like McDonald's, they have an application letter. They know this, they are expecting you. So just go out there and tell them that you're looking at a second job. And even if 10 of them accept you, pick, choose, and refuse. Know that you have your first job and your second job, your third job, any amount of job you have. My 7th tip to you is that try to work out your time management. Now, what you can do is go to your first employer and tell them that you want a set work time. So if, say for instance, you're doing housekeeping, tell them that you want it to be set. So you want your day off to be set on one day, and you want your time to be probably from 9 to 5, and you want it to be set for the rest of 4 months. You may say, am I allowed to do that? Guys, they know that you're there to work. They know that you're there to get a second job. So they're very reasonable with you. As long as you are the first one that go over there and ask them for a set time and the time that you want, you know, they will work with you. Know that your time is set. Go to your second job and tell them this is the time that I'm available. They know that your first job is your priority. So anything that you lay out to them, they must be willing now to accept it. Now, what I did was to take day off on the same day for both of my job, because in America you work 6 days a week, right? And I'm taking a day off. I would like to know that I am home doing everything and I don't have to worry about the next job. So what I did, I went to my first job and I said, hey, I want Wednesday off. I went to my second job and I want Wednesday off. So for the entire Wednesday I am off. And I know that, hey, I can wash my hair, I can cook, I can clean, I can wash my clothes and prepare myself for the coming days. Okay, so work, first job in the morning, second job in the evening, and then your cycle continues. So set your time schedule. I am not in no position to tell you this, but my final tip to you is to enjoy your free time. Now, when I was in the States, I was so busy on collecting the dough, I didn't really enjoy myself. Well, I did enjoy myself, but after. Now, remember, the aim of this program is for a cultural exchange, right? Now, the sponsor from time to time would send out flyers or send out places that they are going and is expecting you to be a part of these cultural activities, like going to the Grand Canyon, going to see Statue of Liberty, going to Canada and so forth. And because you're so busy making the dough, yeah, you didn't pay that no mind. I didn't pay it no mind. Now looking back, I wish I have gone on these trips to see some of these historical buildings and statues and all those stuff. My bonus tip to you, this may not include all, but say for instance you're going to Wisconsin. You see Wisconsin, I don't know about anywhere else, but in Wisconsin they have something called the entertainment card. Now you would have to go downtown Wisconsin and go and sign up for this, but what they do is give you a page of activities that you can do within Wisconsin, and because you're a J1, you get to go to all of these places one time for free. You get discounts on shopping, you get discounts on restaurants and all those stuff. And guys, would you believe that I got the card and I only went to one place on there? So if you go to Wisconsin, ask them about the entertainment card, and if you even go to somewhere else, try and see if they have entertainment card there. You may never know. Guys, these are my tips to you. I hope it was helpful, and if you reach this far, you don't subscribe. If you reach this far, you don't like. Big up yourself. One love. Love your girl. Anyway, bye.